What's up, everybody? It's your boy officerdvlog back in another video. Today we're gonna be talking about what everybody likes, some driver's ed. Not driver's ed. Although after this conversation, a lot of y'all gonna need some driver's ed. Make sure you do well in there. Learn how to drive. What's up, D Squad? If you like the hoodie, check it out. It's in the description box below. So also, I want to say I'm gonna be putting out a Patreon video of me doing a ride along. It's only gonna be on Patreon. So for those of you on there, you'll be getting that. That link will be in the description box below as well. Alright? Alright, so D Squad. Let's get started. So, when you start the academy, it's gonna be some things you're looking forward to. Driver's training, firearms, patrol techniques, traffic stops, stuff like that. I'm telling you now that out of the entire academy, that is only like 2 weeks worth of things out of the entire academy. The rest of it, you're in class, taking notes and taking tests. So if you're going just for the fun, you ain't gonna have it in there. You're not gonna have it in there. And I'm not mistaken, driver's training was about 3 days. Not even a whole week. Firearms may have been a week, maybe. But basically this video is to talk about the driver's training. What to expect, right? So, I got some clips from my actual training. Some are embarrassing. Some are not of me, which makes me less embarrassed because they're not of me. But the way it works is, you're going to go out to the track, right? And every academy is different. Now, I want to say that this academy I went to was at a community college, right? So, you got people from every department going to be here. So, some departments may train you in the pit maneuver. This academy did not, because every department may not allow pit maneuvers, right? My department does not allow pit maneuvers right now. So it will be useless for us to have that information. We can't even use it. So the academy does not teach it, whereas some other academies will. But basically, you're going to go out there to the track. They're going to say, okay, this is what I need you to do. And the instructor's going to go out there and he's going to demonstrate the course that they want you to do. It's not actually a driver's training. It's a get out there and do this shit, get this shit done. They give you one chance to go out there and test the track out. So you get in the car and like, okay, do you want to practice one time? Or you want to go and take the test? You get to practice that one time. That's it. So you mess up after that, I think they give you 3 chances for the test. So you get 2 chances, the last chance on that test. If you don't pass it, you fail that subject. And you can't pass the academy without passing driver's training. Right? That'll come up later. But let's go and look at some videos real quick. This first video is us. It's like one of the first ones we did, I think. But it's like a half circle. Basically, you speed up. And right before you get to the entrance of the circle, you got to brake until you get to a certain mile per hour. And then you got to go through the entire half circle without braking. Okay, if you brake, you fail. If you hit a cone, you obviously fail it. So this one wasn't that hard. It's pretty fun. So let's look at that one.
This is so cool.
Okay, now let's look at another example of me closer up to it. All right, now let's look at an example of what not to do.
All right, hey, red car, you're done driving, bring your car.
All right, now if you heard, at the end of that clip, bro got sent out. Bro had to sit the rest of the day out. Because that is specifically what they told us not to do. Now, obviously they know that we've been trapped up in the class. And this training we did was like towards the end of the academy. We've been trapped up in class for forever. So yeah, we're going to come out here and have a little fun. So they had him sit the rest of the day out, but he came back in the next day. He didn't get into too much trouble for that. But I liked it. And yes, that was me. I got his ass! I love that, bro. It was good to me. This next one was like you start at the end, or at the beginning. You got to maneuver through the cones, pull into another parking spot type thing, back up really fast. I believe all under 30 seconds. Now, if you actually time this video, this guy did it in 30 seconds, right? I think it was the instructor that did this. He did it in exactly 30 seconds. So you had to do this in 30 seconds or less. This one I was like, I don't know. Because the backing up part is what I don't like. Because when I back up now, I use my mirrors. When you back up there, you gotta like put your hand behind the seat, the passenger seat, and then you gotta look back the entire time, and that's just, in a police car, bruh, that's some hard maneuvering to do when you gotta back up like that. Cause that cage back there, nah, I use my mirrors. But let's take a look at this one.
It's ridiculous when you're in there. You're getting whipped around everywhere.
Just got down there in 10 seconds. You have 30 seconds to get back.
30 seconds.
He spent 2 seconds just sitting there.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to do it how you guys need to do it because I'm so used to doing it the other way. And I was like, exactly, I don't know. The way instructors have to do it.
He just did it.
All right, as you can see, that was pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. You can get up to some good speeds, and you can justify that good speed by trying to make sure you stay in time. Now, the biggest thing is making sure you get down there to that end parking spot, and right before you got to reverse, you got to switch that crap to reverse real quick. But the thing is, I think you have to blow your horn or something too before you put it in reverse. But you got to get out of that hole real quick in order to still make it 30 seconds. But all in all, that thing was fun. I like that one. All right, the next one. Now, all these I'm showing you are not all the ones we did. Most of the training we did relied upon backing, and I believe it's like 50% of all accidents by police are from backing up. So most of the stuff we did was pretty much backing up. I tell you, this next one got on my nerves. Now, this video I'm going to show you is not me. It's somebody else. Remember I told you that I told y'all that you only get the 3 chances for the test, right? The person in this video was on their second chance. And it didn't make it any better that our recruiter showed up. So in her head, she's like, I'm about to lose my job in front of the recruiter. She was pissed. And so I took her my phone. I was like, I'm going to record it because you're going to get it this time. You're going to see how easy it was. So I'm like trying to stay positive through the recording. And then I couldn't help but just laugh because I'm like, you really just did that. You really just produced this bullshit. This bullshit is what you just did. Look at this.
No one asked for it. What is it for? You know what, Shaw? I will.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Nope. I have no idea.
Is it not Vegas?
You know what?
Damn it.
It's
What's the capital of Nevada?
Damn it. She just said
typically
fuck
not
it.
the biggest city.
Did y'all see that? I'm like, you really tried right there. You really, and then you kept going. You really, and then you just kept going. That's pretty much your problem, that you just kept going. Oh my gosh, I still find that one hilarious to this day. I replay it and I'm just like, what in the world? Like, what in the world? That person took it over a third time and they passed it. They still hit cones, but it's a certain amount of cones you're able to hit and still pass. Listen, we're just glad we made it out of there alive. I was way too close to that whole situation when I shouldn't have been that close to how that driving was. Let me tell you, that person works for my department. We still work together. Same shift, same team. And we have to do driver's training every year. It hasn't gotten any better. Actually, I'm going to put out a video of how I wrecked my car. She has to do that video, so stay tuned for that. All right, so I can only remember the ones we did because I had the recording. But I do know that we did more than the ones I got recorded. But this last one I got, so for most of them, I didn't do the test one, like the practice run. I just went ahead and said, all right, I'm just going to try it. Well, you get 3 chances. So this last one, though, I was like, let me try it out. This right here is my test run.
Who's going next?
I'll only do it once if you want. Or how'd you do on
Go ahead, get out.
All right, so as you can see, I'm pretty good at how to use that test run. Now that test run was all I needed. I just had to like verify, okay, this is how you get in here, this is how you get out, right? Because the instructors do it look so easy. But then you like, it look easy but it look hard at the same time. So I was like, let me just do that test run, or the practice run real quick first. I'm glad I did. For the actual test, I did pretty fucking good, if I say so myself, which is not recorded. But basically, the instructors like walking around, they're just like, as one person's going up to take their actual practice or their test run, whoever the first person is like, yeah, make sure you cut that corner like this. Like, that's your instruction time. Seeing the first person go up there, basically fuck it up or pass it, basically. Which I feel like if it's driver's training, it should be more training than just this how you do it, or this is how it's demonstrated, and then you got to do it. But that's how training is. That's how it still is to this day. Even within service training, as a cop already, like out of the academy, it's still the same training. Put some cones up. I'm gonna show you an example of how it's supposed to be done, and you go out there and do it. But anyway, that's my driver's training experience. It was fun. It was like the 3 days, 2-3 days. One of the days was in class, where you watch the videos of it being done. And then the second, I think you go outside. I don't remember. It's 2 or 3 days. But overall, it was pretty fun. You've been waiting for it your entire time. I'm sure some academies can go sooner in the academy, some will go later, just depending on the schedule. Overall, it's fun. Like I said, it's definitely one of those things that you're waiting on. But after that, it's back to class. And like, damn, all the excitement's gone that fast. And you don't get to drive that fast again until you actually become a cop somewhere and get to go emergency traffic. So it's like, goddamn. I'll be damn. I miss it. You in class, taking notes, you see the cars outside? Bruh. And speaking of the cars, I also meant to mention that the cars are used for every academy class. And they're used for multiple subjects, like traffic stops, all that stuff. When you do traffic stops, some people will fight during traffic stops. Dude, we fucked those cars up. We really did. And just to see that those cars are used for every training, like I told you on videos before, I now help out with the academy. I help with traffic stops. We use those same cars for every academy. Now, the certain amount of people go, them brakes go out. So some of that I showed y'all, some of the videos, the brakes are out. Oh yeah, they were good and hot and not very useful. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, man. D Squad, like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Remember to check out that Patreon. All right, adios.